my channel. Today I have a fun tag video for y'all, and it is the Fall Favorites tag that was originally started by Jaclyn Hill and has sort of made its way all around YouTube. So I thought I would join in and show y'all my fall favorites as well. If it's something y'all want to see, then keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my first fall favorite, which is a candle. And for me, my favorite candle is the Cranberry Woods. So this is probably considered more of a winter candle, but I start burning it usually in the fall time because I just really like the scent. For me, those really warm, like bakery scent candles are a little bit too much for me, and I prefer a little bit more of a crisp, cool scent. Sort of how, like when the seasons change and fall sort of has that crisp feeling to it, I sort of want that in a candle, which I feel like I get from the Cranberry Woods. And it just smells really nice. It's fresh and crisp, but like musky and fall and winter feeling all in the same time. So kind of like mulled cider smelling a little bit. Really nice. So this is my favorite fall candle. And the next fall favorite is my favorite fall lipstick. And I have two fall lipsticks that I really like. And the first one is really any sort of berry shade. I really like the dark vampy lips during the fall time and winter time, and for me I really like a nice purple berry shade. And I have a new one that I really like, and this is from Julep. I just got this like recently in one of my Julep boxes, and it is just a really nice dark purple shade that is really pretty, and this is just so nice to wear in the fall time. This one is in the shade Strut, and like I said, it's from Julep, so a really good one. But really, I mean, any brand, as long as it's just like a dark berry lip, I really like in the fall time. And then a good nude is my other favorite, and this one is from L'Oreal, and it's part of their nudes line, and this one is Totally Toffee. So this is just a really nice nude color, and that one right there, and I have it on my lips today. And a good nude is always great, really any time of the year, but I really like to break it out even more in the winter time. You know, in the summertime I want to wear something that's a little bit more coral, maybe a little bit more pink, a little bit more bright. So in the fall time I want to wear something that is a little bit deeper, a little bit more muted maybe, something that gives off a little bit more of a like vampy fall vibe. And then the other makeup item, which is my favorite fall blush, is one from NARS, and it is their Sin blush, and I have it in a palette, but it's this one right here, and it's a nice dark purpley mauve shade. And if you can't tell, a theme for me in the wintertime is these like really rich, you know, purple shades. And really any brand that has a good purple mauve sort of blush is one that I like, and for me it's just my go-to during fall. And the one by NARS Sin is just a really nice one. It applies really nicely, it blends out really nicely, has good pigmentation but not too much. So my favorite fall blush. Next is my favorite clothing item, which is this year probably plaid. Anything plaid. I've been obsessed with plaid. I can't get enough of it. Every time I go shopping, I'm buying another piece of plaid clothing or something. So two that I really like right now are the big oversized plaid scarves. You can just wrap your body up in this basically. And it keeps you warm, and it also is very stylish and very fall feeling. You see these around all over the style blogs and stuff, and I really like these. The other one is a plaid button down, and for me I really like the big oversized one. So this is one that I just recently picked up from Marshall's, and it's from the brand Satin, yeah. And it's just a nice big oversized, very soft, very comfortable plaid top. So I've got a lot of these recently, and it's basically what I live in over the weekend. It's just comfortable, relaxed, but stylish at the same time. The plaid is my favorite thing this year. Last year I really loved the big oversized chunky sweaters and like the fall vests, like the fur vests. I really liked those last year, and I still like them this year, but I'm a lot more into plaid. The next thing on the tag list is my favorite fall movie, and it's going to be a really obvious one that everybody seems to say and love, but it's just a really good movie, and that is Hocus Pocus. I mean, it never gets old. I can watch it time and time again. It's funny, it's got a little bit of scariness in it, but not too much, so it's good for the whole family. It's just like a feel-good Halloween type movie. The other movie that I really like is actually multiple movies, and it's basically the Hallmark Channel. I tend to watch every single one of the like fall themed Hallmark movies, and even the Christmas ones too. It's really cheesy, and I get made fun of all the time by my friends and my boyfriend for watching them, but they are just really good, cheesy, heartwarming movies, and you always know what's going to happen in the end, but it doesn't matter to me. I still really like watching them. So those are my favorite fall movies. Is my favorite fall show, TV show. So not necessarily a show that is fall themed, but one that starts up in the fall time. And this year I have a new favorite, and that is Scream Queens. I think it's hilarious. It's a little bit campy, and it's a little bit like over dramatic and a little gory too. So it's just like everything I kind of like in a TV show rolled up into one. And I like that it's kind of spooky for, you know, like Halloween time. So it's really been my go-to show this fall. The other TV show I really like, which was my favorite last year, is How to Get Away with Murder. And it's a really good show. It is very suspenseful. You don't know what's going to happen next. There's lots of twists and turns. You don't know who killed who. And I like the way that it's sort of set up where it shows you a little bit about what happened, and then it goes back and it's like 3 months later, and then it like goes up to that point in time. And it just gives you like a little bit more information, and you're like, oh, I need to know what happened. How did we get to that point? Oh my God. It's just really entertaining, and I really like that one. So my next favorite is my favorite Thanksgiving food, and I have two of these as well because I love green bean casserole. It is like the ultimate traditional Thanksgiving food in my opinion. I'm not a big turkey eater, so that's not really my favorite, and I always love the sides more. So green bean casserole is really good in my opinion, and then also my family always makes a casserole squash dish that's really awesome. It has like cheddar cheese and onions and breakfast sausage and lots of yellow squash, and it's just really yummy, and it's definitely my favorite dish between the two, but I do like both a lot. So my last favorite is going to be my favorite Halloween costume. And I think that over the years I've been a lot of different things. Usually I'm pretty last minute with my costumes, so I'm not like too creative, or I just sort of work with what I have in my closet. And I would say like when I was young, my mom was really good at being creative and crafting our own Halloween costumes. And I remember there were a couple years where I went as like Minnie Mouse, and then I went as I guess like a belly dancer or like Jasmine or something along that lines, and maybe even a ballerina one year. Honestly, I was so little, but I just remembered I loved those outfits. Like I was so excited to wear them, and I'm pretty sure that I like repeated some of them like multiple years because I liked them so much. And then I guess when I was older, I would say my favorite costume would have to be one that I did with two of my friends, and we were the Three Blind Mice. And I think it was just like the easiest costume to put together, and because I was in it with 2 other people, we sort of like were a little group the whole entire night, and it just made the whole night really fun when we were out like in college wearing our costume. I would say that the 3 Blind Mice costume is a favorite of mine, probably more for the experience I had that year. It was just a lot of fun doing a group costume with a couple of other girls, and it is a really easy and sort of creative costume to put together if you're doing a last minute costume and you need something for you and a couple of your friends. So I definitely would recommend that one. All you really have to do is get like a stick, some sunglasses, some mouse ears, and basically wear black or gray. I mean, I've seen it both ways, so a really easy costume to do. So those are my favorite sort of Halloween costume memories, and that concludes the tag. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out my other videos as well. I'll be back with my October favorites and a fall makeup look as well, so come back next week to check that out. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye!